Mercedes W15 Revolution major update revealed after first results. Mercedes has just unveiled a major update for their W15 car after some promising first results. This could be a game changer for the team and shake up the competition. Do you want to know what this update is about and how it could affect the upcoming races? Well, you're in luck. So let's dive into this video today to find out all the details and what it means for Mercedes and their rivals on the Formula One grid. Here we begin. In a recent test in Bahrain, Mercedes showcased promising results with its revamped W15 car. The team clocked an impressive 361 laps during the three-day test, signifying potential improvements. On the final day, Mercedes secured the second spot on the timesheets, with driver George Russell recording the day's second fastest lap. Despite running on slightly tougher tyres, Russell trailed Ferrari's Charles Leclerc by only 0.046 seconds. Mercedes, a dominant force in Formula One, faced challenges in the last two seasons under new technical regulations. The W3 and W14 cars struggled to match the performance of rivals like Red Bull, despite alterations made to the car last season, which included abandoning the radical zero-pod concept at the Monaco Grand Prix. Mercedes secured only one victory in this period. Lewis Hamilton's shocking announcement. At the start of the year, Lewis Hamilton shocked the racing world by revealing his unexpected decision to join Ferrari in 2025. He utilized his option to exit his current two-year contract after just 1 year, catching many by surprise. Remarkably, Hamilton made this choice even before the start of the season and before he had a chance to test the all-new W15 car. Hamilton's positive remarks during pre-season testing in Bahrain marked a significant shift from previous years. After George Russell's initial test on day one, Hamilton took the wheel of the W15 on Thursday and provided encouraging feedback. He noted clear improvements compared to the previous year's W14 car, although he acknowledged that further progress was still needed. Looking back to the previous year, Hamilton expressed frustration as Mercedes engineers disregarded his input and implemented a similar design to their car. This time around, however, Hamilton's optimism about the W15's performance indicates a more collaborative and promising development process within the team. During the recent testing in Bahrain, Lewis Hamilton's positive outlook on the Mercedes W15 was vindicated. The team had abandoned a concept from the previous year, opting for a design more aligned with the BPEC concept from Monaco onwards. After completing an impressive 123 laps in the new car, Hamilton expressed satisfaction with the progress. Hamilton described the testing day as highly productive, emphasizing that they gathered valuable insights into the W15's performance during both long runs and single-lap assessments. He highlighted a noticeable improvement in this year's car, praising the efforts of everyone at Brackley and Brixworth for their hard work over the past year. Expressing gratitude for the team's dedication, Hamilton recognized the collaborative efforts that contributed to the positive changes in the W15. While acknowledging that progress is still being made, he commended the team for laying a strong foundation for future improvements. Looking ahead, Hamilton conveyed the team's commitment to ongoing work, intending to keep refining and enhancing the car's performance over the remaining tests and into the upcoming weeks. Mercedes' strategic shift. Ahead of the upcoming Formula One season, Mercedes has made a significant decision to alter the concept of their car, signaling a departure from their previous approach. Toto Wolff, the team's principal, has hinted at the potential for Mercedes to challenge Red Bull more closely with this strategic shift. This adjustment aligns with the team's pursuit of success in the evolving Formula One landscape, particularly in the ground effect era that began 2 years ago. The W15, born from this new direction, has garnered positive early reviews after 3 days of testing. Mercedes initially retained the zero-pod solution last season, but faced challenges during winter, prompting a departure from that radical innovation. As stated during the launch, the team's ambition is to construct a more stable car that addresses the unpredictable rear-end tendencies observed in the previous W4 model. Technical Director James Allison expressed satisfaction with the team's understanding of the revised package, describing the pre-season test as very productive. The comprehensive test program allowed the team to explore various setup changes, enhancing their knowledge and preparation for the upcoming season. This strategic shift and positive pre-season developments position Mercedes for a competitive season as they aim to address previous challenges and perform well in the dynamic Formula One landscape. As the season kicked off, Mercedes focused on finalizing key elements for the opening races. Their pre-season testing provided valuable insights for refining the hardware they would use. One aspect that garnered attention is Mercedes' front wing, which stands out for its bold design. Despite allegations of illegality, Toto Wolff denies any wrongdoing. Mercedes has introduced a creatively designed fourth flap on their front wing, incorporating a legality wire to connect it to the nose. This unconventional approach differs significantly from traditional designs and has raised eyebrows among competitors. The new front wing design aims to optimize airflow, enhancing engine cooling and air supply to the car. Comprehensive redesign. The team also has comprehensively redesigned the W15's front aerodynamics, including radical changes to the nose and front wing. This proactive approach demonstrates the team's commitment to gaining a competitive advantage within the regulations. By exploring innovative solutions and pushing boundaries, Mercedes aims to maintain its position as a frontrunner in Formula One. Andrew Chauvelin, Mercedes' trackside engineering director, acknowledged the team's efforts in addressing handling flaws from the W14. The recent test sessions revealed positive strides in understanding the new W15 car, indicating that several previous issues have been resolved. Chauvelin emphasized the ongoing task of analyzing test results to assemble the best package for race weekends. Chauvelin cautioned against making predictions on pace based on testing, highlighting teams' adeptness at concealing their true performance. Despite this challenge, he expressed confidence that Mercedes is in a much better position than a year ago. Managing expectations, Chauvelin noted the unrealistic expectation for Mercedes' first car in this era to immediately match Red Bull's extensively reworked and improved design, evolving from its dominant predecessor. Mercedes' history includes struggles with creating a difficult-to-handle car. However, there's optimism within the team, with Andrew Chauvelin noting that the W15 seems to have addressed many of these issues. Chauvelin and Russell expressed confidence that Mercedes is in a better position than a year ago. Hamilton echoed this sentiment, describing the recent test as really good and massively encouraging. Despite acknowledging the need for further work, these positive remarks reflect the progress made. A comprehensive evaluation. Mercedes evaluates the W15 on more than just pure performance and initial ranking among competitors. The primary goal was to establish a reliable foundation to build upon. Achieving this milestone is crucial for Mercedes, indicating significant progress and laying the groundwork for further improvements. Both Russell and Hamilton expressed concerns about the rear end of last year's W14. However, these issues seem to have been addressed with the new W15. They noted that the previous car was challenging to drive, lacking confidence in corners. They felt that the car's rear end was unstable and could snap out unexpectedly. With the W15, Russell and Hamilton significantly improved the car's stability, particularly in medium and high-speed corners. They can now attack corners without fearing instability, allowing for more aggressive driving. The team focused heavily on rectifying the flaws observed in the W14, and the result is a car that provides better consistency and confidence for the drivers. The improvements in the mechanical aspects of the car have allowed the aerodynamics team to concentrate on enhancing downforce. This shift in focus signifies the team's confidence in the mechanical performance of the W15, enabling them to optimize aerodynamic efficiency for improved overall performance on the track. In the past, there were some hidden problems with our race cars, especially when it came to how they handled on the track. Toto Wolff, the head of the Mercedes F1 team, was asked if he wished Lewis Hamilton had taken a closer look at our new car before deciding to leave the team. Lewis has won the World Championship 7 times and hasn't explained why he's leaving publicly. But Wolff has been asked about it a lot, especially during the first day of testing in Bahrain. Wolf thinks Lewis made up his mind to join Ferrari over the winter, and there are reasons why he's keeping it quiet for now. Sometimes it's better to keep your plans to yourself until you're ready to share them. When asked if our new car, the W15, could win races or even the championship, Wolf said he couldn't be sure. He admits that we have a tough road ahead, especially since Red Bull has a strong start with their car. Catching up to them won't be easy, especially with these new rules in place. It's like trying to climb a big mountain. It's a challenge, but we're ready to give it our best shot. It's hard to predict how well our car will perform on the track right now, but the mood among the team is upbeat. Our car was tricky to handle in the past, and we didn't always understand why it behaved the way it did. Our main focus this season has been to create a more stable foundation. We want a car that we can build upon and improve. We're still waiting to see if we've achieved that goal. But the feedback from our drivers has been positive. They feel like this car is something they can work with, and that's encouraging for all of us. It means we're heading in the right direction, even if we're not quite there yet. So, what do you think of the W15 revolution of Mercedes? Comment below and subscribe for more.